Hello students, once again welcome you back to GK's maths classes. Today what we are going to do is we are going to do indefinite integral. Under that, this is the part 1 video of integration by parts. Integration is the method of integration can be done in various ways. One of the way of integrating a problem is through integration by parts. Already we have discussed about integration. So we will only talk about how to solve the problem using integration by parts. Okay. Now, if you look at this, these are the formulas that is required for us, okay, which I always give you. So just take a note of these formulas. And now what is integration by parts? Integration by parts basically is, suppose I want to integrate u dv. U dv is nothing but uv minus integral v du. This is basically product rule differentiation. Now let's see how to derive this. Quickly we can talk about this. It all comes from differentiation using product rule. So if I want to differentiate, say, uv, it's basically u times differentiation of v plus v times differentiation of u. Okay. Now integrating both sides, I get integral duv equal to integral u dv plus integral v du. Now you can see clearly integration and differentiation gets cancelled. You get uv, okay, minus integral v du is equal to integral u dv. This is the formula. It's very easy to derive it. Now in every problem you have to choose u and you have to choose dv. Now u is chosen based on this order called ILATE, I-L-A-T-E, where I stands for inverse trigonometric function, where I is for inverse trigonometric function, L stands for logarithmic function, A stands for algebraic function, T stands for trigonometric function, and finally E stands for exponential functions. Okay. Now how we are going to incorporate this into a problem? When we do the problem, we'll understand. It's very simple actually. Now let's start with the first question. I want to integrate log x into dx. Okay, so I'm going to use integration by parts. So here actually there are two functions there. One is log x, other one is 1. Okay. Log x is a logarithmic function, whereas you see there's a hidden one. One is an algebraic function. So in ILATE, I-L-A-T-E, in ILATE, you have logarithmic coming first, then it is algebraic. So u should be chosen as log x. So what is remaining? The remaining is dx, that should be chosen as dv. Okay. Now differentiate. What is du? Du is 1 by x dx, basic differentiation, and integration of dv is v. V is nothing but x. Now what is integration by parts formula? Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So this is integral. What is u? U is log x and dv is dx, which is basically the question, is equal to uv. What is uv? X log x minus integral v du. V du. So x and x gets cancelled. So you are left with only dx. Now this is x log x. Integration of dx is x plus c. It's so simple. There is no difficulty at all. Okay. Let's go to the next question. How to integrate log x the whole square dx? Now here again I choose u as log x the whole square because it is logarithmic function, and my dv is dx. I just reduce the thickness. Okay. Now what is du? Du is 2 log x by x dx, and v is nothing but x. Now what is integration by parts? Integration by parts is integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. Now take all these values and put inside. So you get log x the whole square, and dv is dx equal to x log x the whole square minus integral v du. So 2 will come, and this is log x dx. Okay, so you can call this as 1. Now what do? You consider log x dx. Okay, you see we have already done that problem here. You see, I have done this here, right? So I'll just copy this and I paste it here. Already we have done log x dx. So integration of log x dx is this. So here what happens is I am doing integration by parts 2 times. So here all that I need to say is I will say substitute in 1. So what happens to 1? So 1 becomes integral log x the whole square dx is equal to x times log x the whole square minus 2 times, I have already done integration of log x. What is integration of log x? X log x minus x plus c. So it's very simple. So here please understand I am doing integration by parts 2 times. I take this separately and I again do integration by parts and I substitute back here. Is it clear? Okay, let's go to the next question. This is a very important question. So here I choose u as log of 4 plus x square and dv is dx. Now what is differentiation of log of 4 plus x square? 1 by 4 plus x square, and differentiation of x square will be 2x dx and v will be x. Now what is integration by parts formula? Integration by parts formula is this, right? So I don't want to keep writing it, it's time waste for me. So I'll just paste it here. So this is the formula. So it is integral u dv will be log of 4 plus x square dx is equal to, what is uv? uv. So x into log of 4 plus x square minus integral v du 2x square dx by 4 plus x square. How did I get this? V du will be x into x will be x square. 2 I am keeping it outside. So I got this. Now how do I integrate that problem? I just need to add and subtract 4. Okay. Now you split it. This is x into log of 4 plus x square minus 2 is outside. So when I split this, x square plus 4 cancels, I get dx minus, this is minus, 4 is a constant, I'll keep it as it is, dx by x square plus 4 is nothing but 2 square. So this is x into log of 4 plus x square minus 2 into integration of dx is x, and this is 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. The formula of dx by x square plus a square is 1 by a dx by x square plus a square is, already we have done this, which is 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. So I am applying this formula here because a is 2. Okay, the next question, integral dx by x power n. So clearly log x is a logarithmic function, x power n is an algebraic function. So I choose u as log x and my dv becomes 1 by x power n dx. So what is du? Du is 1 by x dx, and what is v? X power minus n plus 1 by minus n plus 1. Okay. Now integration by parts. So this is the formula. So what is integration by parts? Integral log x by x power n dx is uv. What is uv? X power minus n plus 1 by minus n plus 1. U v is log x, uv minus integral v du. So this is 1 by 1 minus n. Okay. Now I am clubbing this. So I get x power minus n plus 1. See, divided by x, so it is minus 1. So they get cancelled. So this is x power minus n plus 1 by 1 minus n log x minus 1 by 1 minus n. What is integration of x power minus n? X power 1 minus n, I'll write minus n plus 1 by minus n plus 1 plus c. So if you want to write it properly, you can write this as x power minus n plus 1 by 1 minus n log x, and here it will be minus 1 by 1 minus n the whole square into x power minus n plus 1 plus c. Very simple integration by parts. It's not at all complicated. I hope you understood this. This I am taking it as x power minus n. I am adding 1 and minus n plus 1. I am using that formula. The rest is very, very simple. Just follow the formula, you'll get the answer. This problem, this is u equal to x square and dv equal to e power x dx, because x square is an algebraic function, e power x is an exponential function. In isolate, algebraic function comes first, then only exponential. Therefore, I take u as x square. Now, what is du? Du is 2x dx, and what is v? V is e power x. Now the parts formula. So this is integration by parts. So if you apply this here, you get x square e power x dx equal to uv x square e power x uv minus integral v du. So 2 is constant, x e power x dx. Call this as 1. Now how to integrate x e power x? I will take that separately. Consider this is something like log x whole square, which we did. I am going to do integration by parts yet again. So what is my u? U is x and my dv is e power x dx. So what is du? Du is dx and v is e power x. Now what is integration by parts? Integral x e power x dx is uv. So x into e power x uv minus integral v du. So it is e power x dx. So this is x e power x minus e power x. Now what I will do, I'll say substitute in 1. So what happens to 1? So 1 becomes integral x square e power x dx becomes x square e power x minus 2 times integration x e power x will be x e power x minus e power x plus c. So once again you have a situation where I used integration by parts 2 times. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. This is a very important. This is a NCERT miscellaneous exercise question. So how do I do this? So first of all, I will write this as log of x square plus 1 minus log of x square, and this is root of 1 plus x square. And in this problem what I do, I write this x power 4 as x into x cube. Okay, that's a very important step. I'm writing it as x into x cube. Now this is integral log of, what is log m minus log n? Log m by n. So it is x square plus 1 by x square. So in the same way what I do, I take this x inside the square root. I take it inside the square root. So it will become 1 plus x square by x square. You know root of x square is x. So I'm taking it inside the square root into 1 by x cube dx. So now what I do, this will be integral root of 1 plus 1 by x square log of 1 plus 1 by x square 1 by x cube dx. So I have simplified this problem to here. Now I am going to make substitution. What is the substitution? 1 by 1 plus x square, I am calling it as t square. I call it as t square because this is square root. You can even call it as t, no problem. So what is differentiation of 1 by x square? Differentiation of 1 by x square is minus 2 by x cube. And similarly, what is differentiation of t square? T square will be 2t dt. 2 gets cancelled. So I get integral. What is root of 1 plus x square? Root of 1 plus x square is t. And this is log of t square. And 1 by x cube dx will be minus t dt. 1 by x cube dx will be minus t dt. Now what I do? Minus 2 times t square log t. What did I do? You know log a power n is n log a. Now all job is done. Now it's very easy. Integration by parts. So what should I choose u as? I will choose u as log t because it is logarithmic, and dv is t square dt because it is algebraic. I late. So L comes first. So what is du? Du is 1 by t dt. And what is v? T cube by 3. Now use integration by parts. So what is integration by parts? This is the formula. And the formula is integral t square log t dt is uv. What is uv? T cube by 3 log t uv minus integral v du. When you do v du, you have 1 by 3. T is cube and t will get cancelled. You get t square dt. So if you integrate this, I get t cube by 3 log of t minus t cube by 9. How did I get 9? Already there's a 3. T cube by 3, 3 into 3 is 9. Now what is common here? You can take t cube by 3 common. So I am left with log t minus 1 by 3. So now final substitution. So what is t? My t is root of this. So I will write this as root of 1 plus 1 by x square the whole cube by 3 into log of root of 1 plus 1 by x square minus 1 by 3 plus c. It's a slightly lengthy problem, but it is a very, very important type of question. I hope you understand the process. Okay. Otherwise, you just rewind and see how it is done. Okay. Now, another very important question, integral tan inverse of root of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. You know, whenever we come across 1 minus x by 1 plus x in the root, we are generally do x is equal to cos theta. You put x as cos theta. Now you differentiate. So what is dx? Dx is minus sine theta d theta. So I get integral tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta into minus sine theta d theta. Okay, dx is minus sine theta d theta. So this will be tan inverse of, this is 2 sine square theta by 2 cos square theta by 2 sine theta d theta minus, this will be cancel, this is be tan theta by 2, tan inverse of tan theta by 2 will be theta by 2, I'll keep the 2 outside, sine theta d theta. Now how to integrate sine theta d theta? Sine theta is a trigonometric function, theta is an algebraic function. Okay, so I let A comes first, ILA. So I should choose U as theta and dV is sine theta d theta. ILATE. So A comes first, then only T. So I choose U as theta. So what is du? Du is d theta and V is nothing but minus cos theta. So you know integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. Now what is integration by parts? Well, this is integration by parts. So this is integral theta sine theta d theta is minus theta cos theta minus integral v du, minus of minus is plus, cos theta d theta. So this is minus theta cos theta plus sine theta plus c. Actually there's a minus 1 by 2 outside, so that I should never forget. So it is minus 1 by 2 into theta cos theta plus sine theta plus c. But you know, final answer should always be in terms of x, right? So what will you do? Theta is nothing but cos inverse of x. Okay, cos inverse of x. And what is cos theta? Cos theta is x plus sine theta. How do I write sine theta? So this is theta and I have made substitution cos theta as x. So it is x by 1 adjacent by hypotenuse. By Pythagoras theorem I get root of 1 minus x square. So what is sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is root of 1 minus x square, hypotenuse is 1. So this is how you should write the final answer. Very, very important type of question. Now next one. Sine of root x. It is not sine inverse, it is sine of root x dx. So what do I do? Here the problem created is root x. So I get rid of it by making a substitution. X is equal to t square. So what is dx? Dx is 2t dt. So I get integral sine t dx is what? 2t dt. 2t dt. But if you notice carefully in the previous problem, I have already done the integration of theta sine theta d theta. Can you see that? This is like integral theta sine theta d theta. I have already done it. You can refer to this. Okay. Otherwise we'll be wasting time. So I'll place it here. Already we have done this. So in place of t, I'll put theta, I'll put t. So it will be 2 into minus t cos t plus sin t plus c. Okay. So please refer to the previous problem. That's what I wanted to say. This is 2 times. T is nothing but root x. This is cos root x plus sin root x plus c. Very simple question. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This is x square sin x. If you have x square sin x square indicates just like x square e power x which we did today. It is x square sin x. That means I'm going to do integration by parts 2 times. Okay. Now how do I go about it? So first I'll do u equal to ILA. A is x square and dv is sin x dx. So du is 2x dx and v is minus cos x. So what is integration by parts? Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So if I apply it here, I get integral x square sin x dx is uv. What is uv? Minus x square cos x uv minus integral v du. So 2 is there, minus of minus is plus, x cos x dx. Call this as 1. Now what do? You consider this integral x cos x dx and do integration by parts. So what is u? U is x and dv is cos x dx. What is du? Du is dx and v is sin x. Now integration by parts. What is integration by parts? X cos x dx equal to uv, that is x sin x uv minus integral sin x dx. So this will be x sin x minus integration of sin x is minus cos x. So minus of minus becomes plus cos x. This is x cos x dx. Now you can actually substitute in 1. So what happens to 1? 1 becomes integral x square sin x dx is, it's actually minus x square cos x plus 2 into, I have already done integration of x cos x. What is integration of x cos x? X sin x plus cos x plus c. It's lengthy, but it is not difficult. Understand, you have to do integration by parts 2 times. Okay. Let's go to the next problem. Integral tan inverse of x dx. Integral tan inverse of x dx. There are 2 ways to do it. There are many ways to do. One is you can go directly, but I prefer to do by substitution. So whenever you see tan inverse of x, I prefer to do x is equal to tan theta. Okay, it may be little lengthier than doing it directly, but I prefer this where the errors are less. What is differentiation from tan theta? Tan theta is secant square theta d theta. Now integral. What is tan inverse of x? Tan inverse of x is theta. What is dx? Dx is secant square theta d theta. Now you can see clearly it is very easy to integrate. My u is theta because it is algebraic, and dv is secant square theta because secant square theta is trigonometric. Algebraic comes first in isolate. Okay, and du is d theta and v equal to tan theta. Now what is integration by parts? Theta secant square theta d theta is, in fact I should write the formula. It's always good to write the formula. you write many times, it becomes clear to you. So this is the formula. I'm using this formula. So integral yeah u dv equal to uv. What is uv? Theta tan theta uv minus integral v du, which is tan theta d theta. What is integration of tan theta? Theta tan theta. Integration of tan theta, you have a formula. What is the formula? Log of modulus of secant theta plus c. Integration of tan theta is log of modulus of secant theta. Now draw the triangle. What was my substitution? My substitution is x is equal to tan theta. That is x by 1. Opposite by adjacent. By Pythagoras theorem, you get 1 plus x square. So theta will be tan inverse of x, and tan theta will be x minus log of, what is secant theta? Secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent. So root of 1 plus x square plus c. So very simple, straightforward something. Okay, so don't forget this. Substitution makes things a little easier. Now let's go to the next question. Sine inverse of x. So obviously I'll put x is equal to sine theta. So what is dx? My dx is cos theta d theta. So I get integral theta, sine inverse of x is theta, dx is cos theta d theta. Now I have to do integration by parts. I think I have already done it. Integration of, look at this. Integration of, look at this function. Already done, okay? I'll take this and put it here. But it is in terms of x, but I want it in terms of theta. So how do I write it in terms of theta? It will be theta sine theta minus integral sine theta d theta, which is obviously theta sine theta plus cos theta. Okay, so I think it's fairly simple. Now draw the triangle. So sine theta is x by 1. This is root of 1 minus x square. So this will become theta is sine inverse of x. Sine theta is x. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. So this is the final answer. Very, very simple question. Okay. Now let's do the last problem for this session. Integration of secant inverse of x dx. So here as usual I'll put x is equal to secant theta. And what is dx? Dx is secant theta tan theta d theta. So I get integral theta secant theta tan theta d theta. I'm going to do integration by parts. So u is theta and dv is secant theta tan theta d theta. And what is du? Du is d theta and v is secant theta. You know, integration of secant theta tan theta d theta is secant theta. Now I'm going to do integration by parts. What is the formula? Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So if I apply it here, I get theta secant theta tan theta d theta is uv. What is uv? Theta secant theta minus integral v du. So secant theta d theta. Now you should know this formula. Integration of secant theta is what? Integration of secant theta is log of modulus of secant theta plus tan theta. Now what is theta? Theta is secant inverse of x into x minus log of x plus, what is tan? Draw the triangle. Secant theta is secant is hypotenuse by adjacent. So by Pythagoras this becomes x square minus 1. So what is tan? Tan is opposite, that is x square minus 1 plus c. So it's very simple. I hope you understood the process of doing integration by parts. We will do more problems on integration parts in the subsequent videos. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notifications of videos that I post. Have a lovely day. See you again in the next class. Bye bye.